I did a video showing a company that cleans garbage cans. And I talked about a company that's local, next town over, that does the same thing. They are a carpet cleaning company, and they branched out and they do garbage can cleaning. You got those big plastic totes with the wheels that you wheel down to the end of your driveway on garbage day to have your garbage picked up, and they come by and grab it with a claw and do that. You have those kind of bins. These companies come around and they grab your they can do two bins at a time, and they go up and over onto these giant spray nozzles that spray the hell out of them, and they give them the outside of them a spray. And when I first started getting it done, it was $20 a can. Now I think it's 30 or 35. I can't remember what it is. And I get it done like every 2 to 3 months. Figure every quarter of the year. And this person says paying to have your garbage cans cleaned is privilege run amok, middle finger emoji. And I got to tell you, I don't get it. I don't get the mentality of people, and I know you're on the left. I do not get the mentality of people on the left that look at other people on the left and say, you busted your ass your whole life. You were able to go from being a laborer to an assistant foreman to a superintendent to a project manager, and eventually you were able to own your own company. You've since had a couple of different companies. You work for yourself now, and you have earned enough money in your lifetime to be able to pay for simple things like having your garbage cans clean, without thinking that that's a privileged point of view. I get it. That $50 could mean the difference between paying a bill and not paying a bill for some people in lots of different areas of the country. But I am now privileged because I worked my ass off to get to where I am. That's privilege. I understand white privilege, right? I am a product of white privilege. I talk very frequently about how I was literally told I was advancing from foreman to superintendent over Hispanic immigrants that had been with the company years longer and had much more experience than I did. Literally was told it's because, A, obviously, I know what I'm doing, so I can move up. It was actually kind of a reverse DEI, if you will. You're qualified. You're just not as qualified as those guys, but those guys are all Latino immigrants that speak broken English. The customers want to talk to somebody like you. They want to talk to somebody who's white and speaks English. And you know enough about the project manager, the superintendent project manager position, that you can manage the guys and communicate with the customers. I was literally told that's why I was getting the job over people that were more qualified than me. So I understand the white privilege part. But how the fuck am... So I'm not allowed to work my ass off for the money it takes to do things like go on vacation, have my garbage cans cleaned, shit like that. Because when I went on vacation a few weeks ago, I was told by people on the left that I was just losing touch with the people who follow me, that I live a privileged life. Every other day, I sit in this office for 8 to 9 hours creating content. Then my wife sits in her office that evening for 4 to 5 hours doing thumbnails and descriptions. Then she hands it back off to me, and I spend about another 20 to 30 minutes, schedule everything out for the next 2 days, and then I take a day off. And then we do that again, and then we take a day off. And then we do that again, and we take a day off. That's our schedule. I say that I think that we put a decent amount of time into the work that we do and the content that we create for people to be able to consume. I don't think that I'm privileged in being handed something here. I worked for that $50 to spray my kid. This is the problem with people the further left you go. Excuse me, my phone was going dark. The problem with people on the further left you go, even if you're a working class, left-leaning, Democratic voting person, if you do anything with the money that you've earned, you're privileged. Oh, here, and you get the middle finger. Look, oh, look at this, a fucking privileged point of view. If that's what you think, then that's what you think, man. There's nothing I'm going to be able to say that's going to change your fucking mind. Just know that I think that that's an absolutely fucking insane point of view. Insane. I don't look at people that are a financial tier above me and go, "Wow, look at them. They're spending their money on bad shit or on weird shit or on, in my opinion, wasteful shit." That's just a privileged point of view. You know, I just you can't do fucking anything these days. If having my garbage can and my recycling can cleaned once a quarter for $50 is me being privileged, then so fucking be it. I'm getting my fucking cans clean. I work hard enough to be able to spend that $50 to not have to hand wash those cans myself. So fucking be it.